Alright guys, welcome to another Halo 2 Monday. Today I'm joined with jdcasazza23. He's going to be commentary. He's watching this via Skype.
What's up, guys?
And yeah, if you have any commentary about the gameplay, he's seeing it's on delay a little bit for him, but if you have any commentary about what's going on, just feel free to chime in.
Be sure to rate, subscribe, guys. If you're still and me too.
Yeah, we're playing. Yeah, we're playing SWAT, which is one-hit kill with a sniper rifle. On forget what this map's called. It's the one with the train.
Yeah, I don't recognize this map. Because I haven't played the full PC version yet. I just played XBC. Oh, this map.
Yeah.
I can see. It's the delay. I can tell which map it was.
I forget what it's called, but it was DLC in the original Halo 2. It wasn't one of the original maps.
Yeah, I have all DSAs for the Halo 2, my original Xbox. It came with my Xbox when I got it. Pretty fortunate.
Damn. As you can see, he died pretty quickly with one-shot hits. There we go. So yeah, you mainly play Xbox Connect, right?
Yeah.
For Halo 2.
Yeah, I did it not too long ago, but can't do it as much as I can because my brother came home from college and I can't use the decent connection.
So, for people who are unfamiliar, explain how Xbox Connect works. How do you play online? Yeah.
For Xbox Connect, it's not like you play through Xbox Live. All you do is you use your system link, and it connects through like server through the computer. When you do your basic setup, you have to take an Ethernet cable. It doesn't matter what kind, Cat 5e. Hook it up to the back of your Xbox 360. Take that other end of the cable, plug it through your router, and you configure the settings through your Xbox. And then open up Xbox Connect. You're going to take another Ethernet cable, and that's to your computer, and take the other end, connect it to your router, and then just connect basically through that. And then you have to find your console through the program. And I don't know how this works though, but it's kind of, I have to research it, but you can just connect, you click on a game, but first you have to open up System Link in the Halo 2. When you do that, you just sit there, go back to your computer and click on a game, but if it has a little lock thingy on it, that means you have to enter a password. And you just want to click on the ones that are, without it. Most of the games are going to be pretty laggy because it's not through Xbox Live, obviously. But if you click on a game, it'll appear you in a lobby on the computer. Then you go back to your Xbox, then it should show up on your Xbox. And you click on that, then you're ready to play. I have a tutorial for that on my channel if you want to see it. So.
What's your channel?
It's just my username, just jdcasazza.
I'll put a link in the description for anyone who wants to check it out. But you gave a pretty detailed description, and where can you go to download Xbox Connect if you want to? Their website.
www.xbconnect.com.
Yep, and how long would you say it takes to set up?
Less than 10-15 minutes, maybe under that if you really know what you're doing. But
all right, and can you only play it on the original Xbox, or do you need a 360, or you can do both, right?
You could do both. It's pretty simple. You just gotta follow the steps, and then you're ready to go. You could, if you're using an Xbox 360 and you want to do this for MW3, you could still sign into Xbox Live. And still, if you have a silver, you could still play through this, and you could still talk to your buddies only through private chat, because obviously you need Xbox Live Gold to play. I mean, not to play. Sorry about that. To talk in a party chat.
Right. And it is free. So
Yes.
and it's currently, I mean, along with X-Link Kai, it's the only way to play Halo 2 online on an Xbox.
Correct. I mean, I suggest you use Xbox Connect more, because X-Link Kai has more modding things, like more modders, and
Right.
it's way laggier than XB Connect, because it's more stable. XB Connect is stabler than X-Link Kai, obviously, in connection-wise.
Yeah, and Xbox Connect has been around a pretty long time, so
Yeah, it's been
came
around
out
since
probably the
like,
beginning of the Xbox Live, shortly after, I would think.
yeah.
Let's see. Well, I came in 4th place in that last game.
That's okay.
Yeah. Some of these guys, they must just play Halo 2 night and day.
Play hard. I mean, try hards. Them type
Yeah.
of people. I used to be like that until I just decided, because I used to rage a lot,
Yeah.
and I just decided, I'm just gonna cool my game, play smooth,
Yeah,
Sometimes
just casually play it.
Yeah, it's like somebody just sitting there for like 24 hours, just sitting there playing Halo for like ever,
Yeah.
raging every game. That's pretty funny.
Let's see. This one Toyota guy, I don't think he knows what he's doing. He's just, every time I see him on the map, he's walking in a circle. He's like the only Covenant player right now.
The odd one of the whole group.
Yeah, everybody else is Spartan. Let's see. I think the Covenant are easier to snipe at.
Yeah,
because
they're taller.
Head. Yeah.
In in Halo Reach, if you're gonna be like an elite, sometimes if you have to crouch like in a custom game map, you can't, because the elites are bigger, obviously, and that's why sometimes you have to go with the Spartan.
Yep. Now, I really haven't played the newer Halo games. Have you? Like Halo 4?
No, I don't have that one yet, but I have pretty much all the Halos except for Halo 4.
But do you know in the new one, can you still choose between Covenant and Spartan?
To my knowledge, yes, you can, and you can customize your elite a lot more than you can in Halo Reach than any other Halo. Yeah, that's all I have to. That's all I have for Halo 4. About. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in Halo 2, all you could really do is change the color of your character and the emblem. That's it. There are no special abilities or anything. It's just who's better, basically.
It's as simple as that. I mean,
yeah, everybody. It's a fair playing field for the most part. And I like the map designs. They're simple, but. They just flow very well when you're playing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Because there's not like a spot you can get to where you can see everybody and nobody can see you. You're going to be
like if you're
able
sniping,
to be killed. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're sniping, they have like areas for sniping. If you're going to be doing like just going out there like it's your last day of life. They have areas for that too. I mean, the map is simply put into place for each player and how they want to play.
Yep. I don't really think there are any secret areas on any of the maps. I could be wrong, but.
Well, I mean, obviously, if you mod the game, you could get on top of the map and stuff like that. A lot of people do that with Halo 1 PC. That's all.
I used to when Halo 2 was popular, and still on Xbox Live, we would try to like glitch out of the map, to get past invisible barriers. I mean, it wasn't there were no mods used. It was just
Glitched.
yeah. And it was pretty fun.
Mhm.
I remember getting
Well-
out of this map. It was pretty. I mean, it wasn't too hard once people discovered how to do it, but
They finally patched it.
yeah. I don't know how patched this version of Halo 2 is compared to the Xbox version.
Well, what I do know about the Halo 2 and Xbox comparison, PC and Xbox, they did come out with more updates for original Xbox, obviously, because, more people
people
like to.
played it.
Yeah. And there was not many bugs for PC that they knew of, and they didn't really
Right.
do anything for it. Just maybe like 2 or 3 updates for it. And when I try to log into Halo 2, I mean, there's an update for it, and I just can't seem to get on it. And every time I click update, it it says update failed, and then it says I have to download like some DLL to the file.
Right.
And then
This
and
is
then
for
it
the
just
PC version, right?
yeah, and then it kicks me out of the game, and it just does the same thing. I mean,
Yeah,
I can sign in offline, but I can't get any achievements. I mean, what's the whole point of that?
Right. That's the problem a lot of people run into Halo 2 is just getting it to work in the first place.
Yeah, because then you have people with the code generators of the key gens and stuff like that.
I hear a lot of people, they'll buy, a legitimate copy of Halo 2, but they try to type in the key it comes with and it's already been used or it doesn't work.
Yeah, I had to call Microsoft for my key, and
Yeah,
they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, because they've long canceled Halo 2 support. I was reading on it. I didn't have to do it. Fortunately, my first key worked. But I was reading on the Amazon reviews. Somebody said if you really bug them about it, they'll generate a new code for you somehow. I guess they still have a code generator somewhere.
Yeah, because I
But
spent a whole hour on the phone
talking
with
to
this.
And they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I this lady, she was like, Halo 2, I've never heard of that game. I mean,
Wow.
I mean, I've heard of Halo Reach, but when did this game come out for PC? And she was like, and I told her my problem. She was like, well, I can't do anything about it. I could transfer you. And I waited a half hour for the transfer line, and they didn't pick up. So she was like, you know what? I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. And then she hung up.
She hung up on you.
I mean, I've had that happen to me many times before. I don't really care. I mean, that's their fault. I mean, they can get fired for that.
Yeah. See, I mean, they're still selling the game, so I feel
Yeah.
like they should offer
It's
a
their
little
respons-
support, especially if you can't even
Yeah,
get
I
it
mean,
installed.
If it's their responsibility to take part into the support, you know what I mean? And they are, catching up with that job. So, I mean, what's the whole point of, having Microsoft into this? I mean, just let whoever's handling it now take care of it.
Yeah, and as you probably know, like Bungie's no longer involved with Halo, so
they sold the franchise over to 343 Industries, which I doubt they're going to be doing any support for this game whatsoever.
That's why, because I made a video on a different channel talking about some of the issues right now.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And
that's the video where I liked and subscribed to you.
Yeah, and there's nothing's gonna happen because support is pretty much
done for.
It is done for, really. So it'll never get changed, unfortunately.
And that's where it comes in to be. It's gonna start turning into X-Link Kai with all these modders and stuff like that. I mean, there's.
Yeah, I don't think there's any enforcement right now that I know of for I haven't really run into any cheaters on the PC, but I'm sure they could get away with it if they wanted to.
Like, there's maybe like 1 or 2 employees of Microsoft monitoring this at some time. I mean, but they're not. I mean, they're not going to do anything about it because obviously they don't care for support of this game.
Right.
So,
I think most of the servers right now are people like paying
Yeah,
out of
like
their own
gold.
pocket to host games. So if
Yeah, and then
eventually they stop doing it, then this game really will be completely dead.
Yeah, I mean, they'll still be able to go online, but there's just gonna be no
No
servers.
games, right? Exactly.
I didn't even know that you had to pay for servers. I was just, trying to get my copy to work.
I mean, from what I understand, because a lot of the times I'll join one of these games and a message will pop up like donations accepted and stuff like that. So I don't know how much it costs. Probably not too much, I hope, but seems
maybe like $10 or something.
Yeah. And then one time I looked up a video how to host Halo 2 servers, and it seemed kind of complicated. So, because it's on some rotation, like I don't think the party leader can change the game type and stuff. I don't even think there is a party leader. It just like rotates through the map, since
Yeah.
indefinitely. But on the Xbox version, the party leader, they can change the game type, map.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that with XBC.
Right.
But PC, it's kind of like a whole different system.
Right.
I mean, if you're really looking forward to if I can make a couple suggestions to the people out there who are wondering, well, what should I get? Which is better? Well, if you really want to play for free, I mean, both of them are free to play online. But if you want to host your own server on the PC edition, you have to pay. But if you want to play an Xbox Connect or Xlink Kai, I mean, chances are you're most likely going to go with PC, because you want to sign into your live account, get all these achievements, stuff like that.
You do get, this game does have achievements.
Yeah, and if you're going on like XB Connect or something, you can't get any achievements because you're not signed into your live account. You're most likely signed into like a default account that you created on there, and you can't.
It's all done through System Link.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tricking it to think it's System Link, but you're really playing online still. But
yeah, I mean, you could go with Xbox Connect if you don't want to get achievements. If you really don't care and you just want to play Halo 2, I suggest you go with Xbox Connect or Xlink Kai. Most likely Xbox Connect. But if you really want to get all your achievements, still play online for free, and better connection, you should go with PC. Because then you can connect your live account and do all that other stuff that you really wanted to do.
Now, at some point, did you ever get Halo 2 to work on your computer or no?
I did, but I just can't sign into live because I have to do that update thing.
Right, and that was the problem. Yeah,
and then I couldn't find it. At first, when I downloaded it, it took me like almost 2 weeks for it to get it to work. Because I have Windows XP and I had to find the right program for it to run. And so I did, but there was an error like every time. Like I had installed a lot of DLLs, so I finally did. And then the last one I downloaded, it kept saying, please reinstall, and I kept doing that, and it just wouldn't work until finally one day it's decided to start working, and then I didn't have a product key. I was like, oh no, not this.
Right.
And I couldn't find a product key, and then I just kept going without a product key, playing campaign just for a little bit. Obviously I was offline, not signed into live, but then one day, it says I came across a message saying there's an update available for this game. Would you like to update? So I clicked accept, and it said I was missing another DLL, and I was like, oh my god, not again. So after that was done, it kicked me out of the game. I was like, why? I mean, it took me all that time for this game to work, but then I can't get a simple update for it. So I went online, tried to download an update for the game. I put it in the system directory for the game, and then it wouldn't do anything. Like the game didn't even notice it. So I ran out of luck, and then my computer hard drive died, and currently my computer is going for repair soon.
I've also heard the performance is not that. I mean, I have a $400 graphics card, but on lower spec computers, the performance isn't as smooth as it would be on an Xbox or.
Right. I mean, if you really have like an old computer, there's a program called Swift Shader. If you've ever heard of this,
I haven't, but
you take this file, like it's a DLL, and you take the configuration shortcut from the internet. You have to open up the system directory, take that game that you want it to be in.
Mm-hmm.
You have to insert those 2 files into the game's history directory for that game specifically. And then it doesn't rely off the graphics card. It relies off your system's RAM. Apparently, I don't even know how that's possible, but that's
somehow it optimizes.
Yeah,
what you have to better play games.
Yeah, if you don't have like a graphics card and all you have like is 8 megabyte onboard Intel graphics, you could still run any game. I mean, it'll just be really laggy.
Right.
I mean, at least you're getting something out of it. I mean, if you want to get the full version, you won't get the logo at the bottom left corner. If you don't get the full version, you get like this big logo. It's a Swift shader. It's in like big green and blue letters.
Mm-hmm.
And then like if you're trying
to
read,
it's like a watermark.
Yeah, and I mean it's okay for some games. Like if you're trying to run like Microsoft Flight or something like that.
Flight Simulator.
Yeah, I mean, they came out with a new one. It's Microsoft Flight. If you want to check my games real quick. I mean, if you could look at my profile and show everybody my gamer tag if you want. I don't really care, though.
I can.
But
once this game ends, I'll do it. 'Cause it's going to pull up over my whole screen.
Okay. And what was I talking about again? Swift shader? Alright. Man, I forget everything.
Yeah, I was just saying I think the performance of Halo 2 on lower end computers is not as playable as the Xbox version.
Yeah, I mean,
so if you already have an Xbox, you can and Halo 2 you can download Xbox Connect.
Yeah, I mean if you really want to do PC gaming and you have like a copy but you're on like a very low end PC.
Right.
I mean, I bought myself a graphics card, obviously, because my computer's pretty old and I don't have a PCI X16 slot. So I just bought an NVIDIA EVGA 6200.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's pretty good actually. It runs movie content and stuff like that really good, and it runs videos very smooth on YouTube. It depends with videos though. If like people have it like very high resolution, it'll like sputter just a little bit. I mean, if people have it like on high resolution, it's high, the quality's high. I mean, it's obviously gonna lag, but I'm thinking about just getting a new PC and getting a GTX graphics card or just a 7800 GS or something like that.
Well, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna show your gamer tag.
Okay.
It is. Wait, are you online right now? I don't think you are.
Currently I'm not. My brother
but I
is.
can see. Scroll down. It is right here.
It's very delayed. I can't even see it.
Yeah, it's up on here. Do you have any last thoughts you want to say, or I'm gonna link your YouTube channel. Anyone interested?
All right. Here's my last words for everybody. Make sure you subscribe the first 30 minutes. Share this video. Do whatever you can. Comment, rate, subscribe. That's what I always say. Just get the word out.
Yeah, because right now not a lot of people post Halo 2 videos, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, very true.
It's a pretty small community right now, so
yeah.
If you're interested, it's pretty easy to get back into Halo 2. I think a lot of people think there's a bunch of hoops to jump through, but as you explained, it can be done pretty easily and for pretty much no money. And even if you have to buy Halo 2, it's very cheap at the moment.
I mean, yeah, if you're really just wanting the game with low-end PC, just buy whatever card I said, like the 6200 I bought my version was a 512 DDR2 6200 with it's pretty good actually. So I suggest you guys get that card if you really want to, it's currently right now on Amazon.com it is $40, and if you're willing just to pay just that extra amount for shipping, you can go ahead and do that. So yeah,
Mhm.
anything you got to say before we go?
Just thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Monday.
All right,
Peace.
see you guys.